Hello and welcome to this very special video as we take a look at the top 20 liveries on the most popular Ride 5 race model superbike, the Ducati Panigale. Starting out with an absolute master, OrangeSkunk, who recreates this test SamLowes Ducati in all grey metallic colour scheme. Looks absolutely spot on. There was no cutting corners with this one, as every single sticker had to be made by him and recreated in the correct colour scheme. You could probably have picked a lot of these stickers from the downloadable gallery, but not this one. He's had to recreate everything in that nice grey and black colour scheme. The overall effect looks absolutely brilliant. Up next we look towards Paluzzu 46. The very popular designer has the championship edition of Alvaro Bautista's Aruba IT Ducati from, I want to say, 2024. I love the details he's got in this. He's managed to get every single sponsor, something that's quite hard to do when contending with the layer limit. Gone with a grey kind of tank colour scheme. I like to expose the silver on that, but overall you can see the amount of detail he's got on the side. This one's turned out really well. If you are a fan of MotoGP, World Superbikes, OrangeSkunk designer, Mappo, even myself, then this is the video for you. They're all here in full force today. And how about this one? This is Mappo once again with his interesting take. Something a little bit fun and different. He's gone with a Homer Simpson Ducati. It's very easy to put just one single colour yellow on this, but you can see he's added detail with like an orange yellow as well to add some stripes and design, upping the difficulty somewhat, and the little donut on the tank at the top is a really nice touch. This one is just fun, it's really cool and very creative as well. I would expect no less from Mappo. If you're over on Facebook on the ride groups there, then this name won't be a surprise to you. It's Manalice87, who recreates some absolutely fantastic liveries. This one, the Francesco Bagnaia Ducati Special Edition. I think it's the MUGEELO Special Edition. The tank grip on the front, the combination of different colour paints is something quite advanced that you see some of the better designers do. He's done it with that blue satin that's looked really well with the gloss on top of it. Again, all the sponsors looking absolutely spot on, and I like that the Van Group sticker on the front kind of goes around the windshield. And we're back to OrangeSkunk with this Danilo Petrucci Barney Racing Team Ducati. When we look at the best designers, we look at the guys that can create something that is really, really clean and really, really high level stickers. What gets me about OrangeSkunk above others is that he doesn't seem to miss any sponsors in doing so. He doesn't seem to have taken more layers to get something that looks perfect, and he's annoyingly good at it. I've been trying so much, but you can see he's managed to get every sponsor, everything's recreated. There is no placeholders, there is no lesser detail anywhere. It's just perfect, and this one is really, really cool. And from one beast to another, this is probably the most popular Ducati livery of the year of 2025, the Marquez Ducati created by Mappo. Again, every detail. Mappo really specialises in those MotoGP liveries, and of which there are many on a Ducati, so you could expect to hear that name quite a bit throughout this video. But what I really like about this one is the detail on the tail. You can see he's managed to get everything fit really well on not too much real estate, and the way that it's still got like the red outline, nothing seems out of place. It looks very, very clean. We're back again, this one the Andrea Iannone World Superbike Ducati created by OrangeSkunk. Like I said before, the amount of stickers that he has recreated and done so perfectly is annoying. It's absolutely perfect. And this is probably, if I had to say, which is my favourite Ducati livery on Ride 5, I'd be leaning toward this one. I liked the livery anyway when it was announced, but yeah, he's not sacrificed anything to recreate it perfectly. So props OrangeSkunk. Up next, it's me. It's the Leon Haslam 2025 replica Moto Rapido Ducati. I really kind of attribute this one to my own growing of skills. That Moto Rapido sticker has been one that I've redone over and over in the years across every version of Ride since Ride 3, and I've noticed that each time it has got better and better. And This time I feel like it's not perfect. You know, it's not like the two mentioned previously. It's good enough for me, and I kind of feel like I'm getting there now. I feel like I'm getting there with the stickers, and at this point when I created this livery, I feel like I could have done a 99% decent replica. Here we have another World Superbike livery. This one is my own Ryan Vickers. What I liked doing on this one was, on one side you've got like a little detailed Union Jack flag, and on the other side you have an Italian flag as well, and I tried to make them look 3D with some kind of shading, and it came out really well. So if you do pick up that bike, take a look at that shading. I exposed the silver on the tank. I've got a little bit of grip tape as well, and what I'm quite proud of is that I did actually get many of the stickers, many of the sponsors on there, as much as I could. And it is a busy bike, and it is one that nobody else had a go at before, and I know why. It was a sap on those layers. And one of the most popular Ducati liveries, arguably the most popular in downloads, I'm not sure, is this one, the Luca Salvadori Ducati, which I created very, very soon after his passing. It was quite a while back. I would say that I could probably make this better now, but the timing of it and the fact that people were jumping on the game to download it, the fact that Milestone themselves shared it, I don't think I've seen them share any livery prior to that, really kind of boosted this up the downloads, whereas perhaps it probably wouldn't have. But yeah, rest in peace, Luca. And it's a really, really cool bike. I love the colour scheme. So one bike, this one's been done by Hades, and I feel his pain here. The BWAW Ducati is brutal. It is one of the hardest liveries to make because that BWAW logo, which I've created twice now trying to get the lower amount of layers as possible, is just so hard to do. And you can't do that and get all of the other sponsors as well. I've tried a Glen Irwin one, and it just had to be a road model without a number. But Hades has done a fantastic job of getting quite a lot of additional sponsors on this bike as well as that BWAW logo, and he's got a number on the front too. So props to Hades. This one's come out really, really well, and it would not have been easy. Here is a stunning Marc Marquez Ducati from his team. It says Gresini Ducati. Very, very clean. What he's done has gone with like a slightly different colour style. I think it maybe is more of a matte, I can see on screen, with the red gloss. It just pops, and the colour scheme on this is one of the nicest colour schemes on any Ducati you can find on Ride 5. Not loads of sponsors, but every single one of them is done to perfection by Mappo on this one. I did say that today would be dominated by Mappo and OrangeSkunk, and here we are with OrangeSkunk once again. So we saw the SamLowes test one, the very first livery, that was based off this model here created by OrangeSkunk. So this is all the original sponsors. You can see he's actually got the number 14 on there as well. Exposed that silver on the tank. But again, an absolutely stunning bike, you know. Veering away from the typical red Ducatis, you can do some awesome liveries on this machine. And it's, yeah, no surprise that this one by OrangeSkunk looks spot on. And to Mappo with his MotoGP collection, this is the Jorge Martins Prima Pramac Ducati. I like that this list isn't all red Ducatis. We've got some really interesting ones, and this purple design is really cool. If you are a fan of MotoGP, then get yourself on Ride 6 coming soon, because whether you're on PC, Xbox or PlayStation, you will have access to all of Mappo's fantastic work. I'm sure he'll be creating the 2026 7 and beyond seasons on the game. Here we have a Josh Herrin Moto America Ducati. This one's created by SacredMeerkat. Best known for his racing, but this is a really nice design as well. And I believe that Josh Herrin is a keen Ride 5 racer, or he was. So you can expect to see him racing around, maybe online on Ride 6 soon. What I particularly like about this, because I have done a Josh Herrin bike, which might be in this video, is the actual Warhorse logo and the horse from the chest piece. It's quite difficult to do, but really like how this one came out. So props to ash. Here we have the 2025 Christian Iddon Ducati, a combination of silver and black. Quite a few sponsors on there. You can see the motor torpedo is there twice. You've got it written down the bottom and you can see it's on the tail as well. So getting that on the bike when it's not the main sponsor and other stickers need to take precedence was a bit of a challenge. But I'm happy with this one, how this one came out. I have since redone the number 21 on the front and shared that. But as for the rest of it, I was quite happy with how it turned out. The front of the Ducati doesn't have quite as much space as the reality. Here's a unique and interesting livery. This Cat Ducati livery is created by Evil Phil UK. Evil Phil, best known for the older models. He does a lot of vintage liveries, old Simon Shelley, old Rossi liveries. But every now and again he does have a crack at creating an almost vintage classic design on a modern bike as well, like this one. This was, I believe, one of his first liveries on the game, on Ride 5, and he's done a great job. Having to create that really fine print course at the end of Ducati course. His Castrol sticker as well, looking spot on. He's really one that's grown. Here we have Loris Baz. This is 2025 Moto America Warhorse Ducati. So like the Josh Herrin one, here's one slightly different. The black and red combination, I'm there for it because with that yellow edition, it looks so cool. I've exposed the silver on the tank as before with a little bit of grip tape. You've got the Warhorse sticker, so I can relate to SacredMeerkat. It wasn't a very easy one to do. But all of the sponsors as well, even got my own little sponsor on the side there, cheeky. And I went with the Loris Baz sticker because you can actually pick this up in Josh Herring as well. Here's a popular Ducati, the Scott Redding MGM Bonovo Ducati. What was challenging about this one is I'd created the MGM sticker and then realised just how much of that sticker I would need to use. It's on the tank, it's on the tail, the entire front fork as well, the fairing. It was a bulk of those layers creating that pattern, but it all came out well and I didn't have to sacrifice anything else. So I'm quite happy with this. And the colour scheme as well. Like I say, that Andre and Iannone one was awesome and is one of my favourites, but of the ones I've made, yeah, I'm here for this. I'm here for this. So we go back to Mappo now as we finish things off with his Fabio Di Gianantonio MotoGP livery, the VR46 colour scheme. Yeah, classic now. It's absolutely stunning. It always shows up well on TV. Really, really bright colour scheme. Bright yellow fading into white, and again all of the details he's managed to fit on the tail of that Ducati. It's really, really, really cool. If you ever try to put the stickers on there, it does tend to warp a little bit, and having it as neat and slick as he's done takes some time, but everything looking spot on. Well done, Mappo. So really the who's who of livery creators on Ride 5, all combining to make fantastic Ducati liveries like this photograph, which is just top dollar by Mappo. Thanks for watching. I'll be back maybe with some more videos before Ride 6, and then we'll we'll kind of up the ante a bit with some streaming and stuff. But join me for that. Ride Liveries is where it's all at. You can find all the details, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.